Howdy y'all, welcome to Lac Lives. I'm the Canner, and this is Lac Plays Minecraft. So I got some time yesterday to work on the building, and pretty close to getting the outside done. Oh, is it just getting daytime? I was going to run and take a nap, but it won't let me at this point. Yeah, oh, I still got my scaffolding up. But I decided to, you can't see what it looks like with that scaffolding around it. Now, of course, it's not done on the inside, and I still need to clear out. Wow, this is loud. Oh, no, it's all set right. Really don't understand why the settings changed. I thought it was supposed to stop doing that. I don't think I have any more. Oh, I got one more ender pearl. I got one more attempt to get up on top of this. So I can show you what I've done. Well, I need to get up there and take out the scaffolding anyways. Alright, let's see. Please land on top, please land on top. I think I overthrew. Oh, nope. I almost overthrew. So, this is what I've got done so far. I decided to try something a little different. And, did I run out of steps or something there? In the world. And so instead of, I probably just fell off. Instead of what I had, I tore it down because I want to try, like I said, something a little different than what I had. And so I've got this idea. And I'm going to take this stuff out here real quick. And so we can see what it looks like. With what I have now. And there's... Oh, no. Dang it. I knew I was going to do that. I knew it. I just knew there was no way I was going to... Whoops. There's no way... why do I have a old wooden hoe? Weird. But there's going to be stone brick blocks on top of those stairs yet. And let me climb up on the hillside here, get a better view. This is a little low. Let me go here. So this is what I've got going so far. And I went ahead and took out some of the brick layer and put in just gravel. Not gravel. Wow, they both start with GRA. Granite, not the polished granite that I've got at the bottom, but the rough granite. And then I tried some stone. I'm not sure if I like that. Looking at it now, I'm thinking I might want to do another row of just the granite. I'm not gonna lie, I've really like this granite. Can I make a bridge from here to there? Kind of make my life easier. I sure can. Alright, I'm gonna run around on the other side and try to clear this off from the other side. You can see I went all the way around the whole thing, putting down these stone brick stairs. And, oh man, that's too low for me to reach. Now don't stand on the spot where you're digging this time, dummy. So I've been reading those Black Company books still. And so first three books were our first... I gotta think about this for a second. Yeah. First 2 or 3 books. I don't remember how many books are in the first one. I think it's 3. First 3 books were the Black Company working for this ancient sorceress and her bound sorcerers called the Taken, and she was called the Lady. In fact, they still call her the Lady, even though they know what her name is, which is kind of funny. And then after they kind of defeated her, all right, here we go. Now I want to put down these stone bricks. Then she joined them. Oh, really? Really? You can't run backwards? Somebody teach me how to play the game today. I'm recording Dust today as well, and man, I totally could not jump. I just kept falling back in the lava over and over again. I don't know what's wrong with my fingers. Well, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing here. I am pressing really hard on my keyboard today with the palm of my hand for some reason, and it's making my fingers feel a little numb, and I don't realize I'm doing it until it starts to go tingly, and then I'm like, stop pressing so hard on your keyboard. You don't normally press this hard on your keyboard. Why are you doing it? I don't know what's going on. My brain just wants to press really hard on the keyboard today. Anyways, so the first 3 books are them working for the Lady and then finally fleeing from her, and her getting defeated. I'm pretty sure that's all in the first 3 books. And then the next set of books were there's 3 books in the second set of books, because I bought them as omnibuses, and so I don't think I have any singular Black Company books. They're all in collected works kind of thing. So the first one's called The Annals. Oh, there we go. Don't step in that hole. Annals of the Black Company. And they tell the story of the Black Company working for Lady. And, okay, so, I have to interrupt my story here, but my plan is to put, I know I said I was probably going to do some roof up here, but I've changed my mind. And instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a skylight right here over top of this, kind of a domed skylight, I think. And because this is the big, multi-level arch or entryway into the building, and then these 2 sides will be more sealed off. Although I don't know how that's going to work for the top here, but it should be pretty cool once I get working on the inside. Of course, now I can't get out of here and I can't get down. But yeah, I don't have the glass prepared to do this next part, so yep, I'll do it. And there we go. That's the inside of the building. Oh yeah, I said I wanted to change that out for granite, I think. We'll do that when we get up there. So now I need to figure out where I want to put my stairways up and down. And I think I'm gonna do them right here. Here, why don't you get out of my way for a minute? Why am I digging at my own feet today? Stop digging at your own feet. Alright. And then same thing on this side. Plunk, plunk, plunk. And then we're going to need some stairs. Actually, this place needs a floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I guess I'm standing on the floor. But, so, you know, they defeat the lady, basically, and she leaves with them. And she actually, her and the main character in the first books, he's the chronicler of the Black Company. And him and her have kind of a thing. And so they're basically a couple once the story gets going. Okay, now, this is the outside. Do I want to bring... Now see, I've got this speck of white that's gotta be here. So I'm probably going to need to do at least the white around the bottom. I might use this stone... Well, see, I've got stone white there. Silk touch, yeah. I have coal. That's just weird. Silk touch. Oh wait, no. Why is that there? It's not even visible. Oh, I don't have enough room to pick them up. Ha 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 ha! Well, I'm not gonna get rid of my pumpkin pie. Alright, and that's in far enough that nobody can see it. And then I'm going to take this lower row completely off here. But yeah, so they, the next book tells the story of, The Black Company Goes South, I think is the name of it. So the first one was, now I don't know what the actual name of book 4 is, but, my omnibus is called The Black Company Goes South. And so one of the things that the Black Company is supposed to be doing... Okay, no, they're not supposed to be doing. The Black Company is known as the last of the free companies of Cote d'Ivoire or something like that. And so when the Black Company decides to disband, according to their books, they're supposed to return to Cote d'Ivoire and disband there. And so the analyst, who's now the leader of the Black Company, decides that they should... Yep, I totally did not need to pull out so much dirt. I just needed this layer right here in front of me. Decided that they should probably what is that up above there? Oh man, took out my step. Decided they should return to Cote d'Ivoire and disband because there's only like 20 of them left or something. And so as they were leaving, the lady was with them, and then she agreed to give up her position and as the lady. You know what? I think I'm going to take this out. Just because I don't like how it's hanging over there. And we'll leave that one in that the pedestal's on, but we'll replace this with... Thanks, zombie. So she finally agrees to go with them, and then as they go south, they run into people who have heard of the Black Company. But the Black Company lost their books in the past, and so they don't know anything about what happened. And so all these people are like, afraid of them and stuff, and they don't know why. And so they wind up working with one of the groups, and on their way south. But the whole time, every book that they did so far was hey buddy. Everybody's afraid of them, but they don't know why, because nobody will tell them their past history. And oh man, what have I done now? Well, it had to come out anyways. I'm gonna need quartz for that. So maybe it's gonna have to be white higher than I thought. Let me go get some quartz, if I have any left. But so like I said, the first 3 books are written as the main character, Croker is his name, is the analyst, and then the next 2 books are written with him as the leader of the Black Company. And I'm not going to need all these slabs. And I'm not going to need all that. I am going to, however, probably need the granite here. Now, where did I put my quartz? Hey, I am working here. I don't have time to play with you. And this rain is so loud. Thank you. And so then the next 2 books are written with Croker as the leader of the Free Company, the Black Company, and he wants to move them to Kodavar, but there's all these wizards who control a section called the Shadowlands between them and Kodavar, so they start working with this this group, or this city. Alright, why don't you take some of these bricks? I don't think I need all these bricks. I have a ton of quartz slabs, man. Why don't you take those? Take that stupid meat. I always got stupid meat. I guess I could put my doors back too, that would have helped. Chiseled pillars. I might need that in a minute, but let's make it daytime, make it easier on me. And so at the end of the 2 books, and there's 3 books in this omnibus, but at the end of the 2 books, Croker and Lady have a child, and it gets stolen, like right at the end of the book. Like it's the last thing. And so I'm like, oh, wow. And then I go to read the next book. Next book is written by somebody totally different, who's not a member of the Black Company. At least I don't think they are. I haven't actually managed to read it yet, because it has no bearing on everything else, and as far as I can tell. And nice. Wasn't sure I'd be able to get all that. Alright, now. Stupid zombie meat. Always stupid zombie meat. Okay, put... Yes, okay, I wasn't sure if that was going to go in as slabs or blocks, which is why I brought the slabs. Okay, there we go. Now, do I want... Ooh, I like that. That's what I'm going to do right there. I had a different idea in mind, but I like the way that looks, so that's what we're going to do. But, so I didn't read that one. I skipped ahead. And so, right, their daughter newborn daughter, like days old, is kidnapped. And so I'm thinking, ooh, the next book is just going to be Vengeance by the lady in Croaker. And so then I go and I get the next book, which is called The Glittering Stones, or The Plane of Glittering Stones, Part 1. And so there's 2 books in that one, and so I'm reading, or get them out to read. Would you believe that they are written by a different person? Okay, when I say written by a different person, I don't mean a different author, same author. But the character who's doing the writing is a different person than the character of Croaker and Lady. It's this dude named Mergen. And so then we have to hear all about Mergen. And like he was in the other books, but he wasn't like major character Mergen. He was the standard bearer Mergen, and now all of a sudden he's like the most important character in the books, and just out of nowhere. I'm like, well, that's a little weird. And so then it starts off really strange too, because somewhere between the end of the book where they kidnap the girl and Mergen starting his story, they actually jump back in time because Mergen has been spelled so that he can see things out of body, astral projection kind of thing. And so one of the things that he could do when he first got the power was he could travel through time, and so he doesn't have control over it, and so he's reliving moments from his past, which were like a year in the past at the end of the books. And so I'm like, oh man, are you kidding me? We just went back in time a year. I want to know what happens about the lady and Croaker's daughter. I don't care about Mergen. And so I didn't really enjoy the Mergen books as much. They got better toward the end, but I didn't like them at the beginning. Now, I've got Darkwood for the floor, and probably... I kind of want to do something... I don't know what I want to do. I want to do like a checkered pattern in here. I'd really intended to get more of the inside of the building done, but we lost internet from the snow and the wind and stuff. Let's just see. It's can't make up its mind what the temperature is going to be this week, and so the snow that's was nearly chest deep on me is now maybe waist deep, and luckily it's been really windy, so I was thinking of doing black stained clay with quartz, maybe? What is this here? What are you? Yeah, you must be a block of quartz. But what's this white one over here? That's also quartz, right? I've got quartz on here twice. If I could get my hands on enough lapis, I'd like the lapis too, but... iron's got this funny little lines through it. I don't want to use that. I only need it for part of it though, because I think I'm going to carpet the classroom, reading room things. So that's going to wind up being wool colors anyways. I don't know what colors I want to use. What's this? This is gray. Gray gives you a nice dark brown, which is similar to the floor above, and I wanted to try something a little different. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to use clay at all. Maybe I want to use wood. Maybe I want to put in a floor the color of... I probably will just wind up using dark wood because that's what the rest of it looks like. I put in the dark wood, and then let me see how much dark wood I've got. Maybe that'll be my answer. Since I've got a carpet anyways, I can just do dark wood down there. Let me unload some of these stones. But yeah, so Mergen's story goes through. I mean, he's with the company and stuff. Oh, I need to put the doors back on. He's with the company, so it's not like he's not part of the company or something. It's just that you know, I wanted to jump right back into where the story left off, not let's travel back in time a year and tell the story from the point of view of another character. I mean, he was okay. They had a city in the book that got flooded all around it and in it, and so nobody could get in or out for some reason. Well, the city was under siege, and so being under siege, you couldn't get into it because of all the wizards and their army around the outside of it. And then the city was also flooded, and so it was flooded for months, and so Mergen was in the city while it was flooded, and the main characters were not, and so you didn't get to see much from inside the city during the flood. And so I can understand wanting to tell it again from the point of view of people who were inside the city. And it wasn't terrible, don't get me wrong, it wasn't as exciting as they kidnapped the newborn daughter, and I wanted to know what happened. And so then they go through Mergen's story, and when I say Mergen's story, that's not really the way it goes. They tell Mergen's point of view of what happened to the Black Company, but they also tell a lot about Mergen marrying this native girl, and then there's these dudes there that try and strangle, or up until the end of the book, you think, spoilers, they strangled her, and then it turns out not to be, and there's a lot of Mergen just astral projectioning. In fact, most of the book is Mergen going out of body to witness things, and which is okay, I guess, but when the previous books were all military-ish and fighting wizards and stuff, and now all of a sudden we're just jumping around, seeing Mergen's point of view on everything, I don't know, it just kind of lost some of its charm for me. Still was good, it just wasn't as good as the previous book. Of course, I didn't think the first book in the series was very good either. It was a little too dry, although I really enjoyed the story. It just the second and third books in the series were way better than the first, story-wise to me, anyways. And so Mergen's was kind of like that too. I didn't enjoy the first book from Mergen's point of view, but I did enjoy the second one quite a bit, because then he stopped time traveling so much and started hanging around in what was going on with them trying to get their daughter back. 4 years passed while Mergen was doing his little let's time travel around and see what's going on. And then at the end of the second Mergen book, which was the end of my part 1 of the Glittering Stones, they took 50 people through the Shadow Gate thing into the land where Kodavar is, and just to see what was going on. And it was a trap. And when they got in there, the building, the fortress they first stopped at, collapsed on top of them, and now they're buried somewhere in an ice cavern, frozen in time. And so, um, so I'm like, oh man, what's gonna happen? So then I tried to read that other book that's not related to anything going on, and I still can't do it. And so then I grabbed the next one, Glittering Stones Part 2, and would you believe it's written by another person? Sorry. It's told from the point of view of a different character. It's still written by the same guy. And I'm like, what? So now it's been years, 10 or so, and they've had whole wars to exterminate the Black Company by the city that they were working for, and because no one's able to go into Kodivar, or the land where Kodivar is, because Mergen had the key and nobody else has got the key, and since he's on the other side, nobody can get him back out, and so they're trapped, and it's it's just crazy, and so now it's all told from the point of view of this character named Sleepy. I forget why she's called Sleepy, but she pretended to be a man, and so, not that it had anything to do with anything, but she was pretending to be a man, and so I know at the end of the second book, Mergen was really surprised when he learned that she was a she, and she wanted to be trained as the standard bearer and the analyst, and so, alright. I still need to get up to top and switch out that. Oh yeah, I still need to get this out of here too. I also need to do something with the front pillars yet. They either need to come up farther, or what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to run them all the way up and take out those corner steps, and then they'll just be there in the corners. Oh yeah, that's my bridge over. But I like the way they stop here in the front. I think that's pretty awesome. But the ones that are in the center of the building need to come out of there. But yeah, this is once I get the inside figured out, then I'll be able to start carving out windows, and then so the outside's going to change from what it looks, and I do want to switch out at least one more row of granite up there, I think. And in fact, I might switch out this bottom row of brick, which would be the floor in between, and instead of brick, run the polished granite through there. I don't know, that just makes it really layery, but we'll have to see. I don't know. I think it's turned out pretty good, though. And then this down here should get split up into maybe 4 different rooms, 5 different rooms, 5 different rooms. And you'll get a room to my left, a room to my right, a room to my left, to my right, and then this room right here that I'm standing in. And then upstairs, let's get upstairs here. This is going to get split into 2 floors. And so there's going to be at least, well, there's going to be a room here, and then the stairway. This room here, and then the stairway, and then a room here. And then the floor above that will have probably 1, 2. Is there a big gap over there? Oh yeah, it's a window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms maybe. So I think that should be enough rooms for library / university something. I don't know. We'll have to see. The fun part's going to be trying to figure out how to decorate the insides, I think. So, but yeah, I pretty pretty much have it, pretty much have this outside done. And I think it looks awesome. But yeah, so Sleepy is now the analyst, and it's been like 14 years since the Black Company vanished and were buried alive. 14 years. They skipped 14 years of the story. And I'm liking the Sleepy stuff a lot better than the Mergen stuff because it's back to being Black Company kind of a deal. You know, soldiers fighting against whoever they're supposed to, but now they're the rebels against the city. What it is the Black Company has one rule. Basically, you make a contract with us, we will fulfill the contract, but you also need to fulfill your contract. And so, while they were fulfilling their contract, the leader of the city betrayed them and thought that she could kill them all off at the city and leave them with no support. And then they would never know because they would go on to Kodivar, but they didn't all go to Kodivar. Only 50 of them did, and so the Black Company's the Black Company are now the rebels because what happens when you don't fulfill your contract with the Black Company is the Black Company brings you down. And so it's been pretty good so far, and I really enjoy the Sleepy stuff. So, alright, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. We'll be working on the inside of that building next time, so I'll talk to you later.